Hey everybody, I'm Chris and this is my channel, Chesapeake Chris. Thanks so much for stopping by. Last year, if you watched my video, I caught my first shark ever down at the Outer Banks. Well, we're going back down there again and I'm gonna be shark fishing again. I watched a lot of YouTube videos and channels about shark fishing. Apparently I was pretty lucky to get mine landed. He was only 4.5 to 5 feet, but still, I caught him with just an 18-inch pre-made steel leader and then a snap swivel and then 25-pound monofilament. That's all I had. Well, when I watched the videos, that's not how most of the people do it. So this year, I'm gonna try and get serious about it. So I bought some wire and some real heavy-duty swivels, not snap swivels, just swivels, and some good circle hooks. And I'm twisting up my own wire to make my own 2-foot lengths of steel leader. And then I'm going to attach some leader onto the steel because they say that the shark skin can be kind of rough and abrasive or something, and it can cut line. So most people use 3 to 4 feet of leader. So I bought some 80-pound monofilament and I'm going to be using that for leader. And then I'm going to be using 75-pound braid. Well, to attach the leader to the braid, instead of using a snap swivel, that way it eliminates a snap failing, I'm going to try and use an FGKnot. I'd never tied an FGKnot before, but I went on YouTube. I looked at some pretty good videos on how to tie them. So in this video, I've tied an FGKnot and I'm going to test it for strength to see how strong it really is. Because I see a lot of stuff about every knot is the world's strongest knot. So if you want to see how my FGKnot held up against test, please stick around. So for this FGKnot and to test it, I'm actually using Cast King 80-pound leader. And I'm using Hercules 80-pound braid. We'll see how this works out. So I tied a surgeon's figure 8 knot there in the braid, made a big loop. Then I wrapped this loop around this carabiner, a nice smooth round surface. I wrapped it around there 3 times and I got it clamped in my vise. And then I got my FGKnot I tried tying, and I tied a surgeon's figure 8 in the mono. And I'm going to wrap this around the hook of my scale about 3 times. And then I'm gonna pull. I'm gonna see if I can see how much this knot will hold. This FGKnot. So now I got the mono leader wrapped around there about 3 times, and we're gonna reset the scale and we're gonna try and pull this and see what it'll hold. So let's see if we can do this. I don't know how much I can pull, but I'm going to try this. May pull my workbench over. Well, it takes a lot to get 50 pounds pull on it. I don't want to fall if it breaks. Oh! Okay, let's see what gave. Let's see what gave away. So the results of the test were pretty interesting. The surgeon's figure 8 knot held on both the mono leader, the 80-pound mono leader, and the 75-pound braid. The loop portion of the braid held, and the loop portion of the mono held. And believe it or not, the FGKnot held. What actually failed was the braid line, right in the middle. Like for some reason it failed right there, which is, I don't know, a good 10 inches from the FGKnot and a good 6 inches from the surgeon's figure 8 knot. So I think that an FGKnot tied in that style is strong enough for me. I'm kind of disappointed that the 75-pound braid broke at 50 pounds. Well, I think it was 50 pounds. I'll look on my video and see how high I got for it broke. I watched a lot of videos on how to tie the FGKnot. The favorite method I found was from a channel called Just the Lip Fishing. I put a link in the description to his video that I watched and how I tied the knot. If you're tying the GT knot because you heard it's the strongest knot there is, you really need to watch a video by the channel Salt Strong. I got a link to his video in the description also. The channel Salt Strong is an excellent channel if you're a surf fisherman. I'm subscribed to it, and they got a lot of good videos. And I'll see you on the next video.